People call me YouTuber, people call me Instagrammer, influencer, but I am an influencer. Influencers, entrepreneurs saying working for 18 hours, 20 hours. நீங்க யோசிச்சு பாருங்க 18 hours ஜெனரலா வேலை செய்ய முடியும். Good evening. எப்படி இருக்கீங்க? Super. So, the first time Coimbatore and first time I'm coming to, this is the second college which I'm visiting in Coimbatore. First time ever. I've never visited Coimbatore. Tiruchila irundhu porandha valundhu. And I'm 50 plus, 54. Okay, and in my 54 years I've never been to Coimbatore. So let me give you a quick introduction about who I am and what I do. So I exist to inspire people around me so they can go on to inspire people around them to achieve their fullest potential. My name is SiddAhmed. I can't hear you. My name is awesome. Love it. Okay, cool. So let me start off with this. People call me YouTuber, people call me Instagrammer, influencer, but I am an influencer. What is an influencer? Influencer is, I speak about entrepreneurship. I want to democratize entrepreneurship. எதனாலனா நான் என்னைக்கு வந்து first word entrepreneurன்ற word எப்போ கேள்விப்பட்டேன்னா when I was in college. அது வரைக்கும் எனக்கு தெரியவே தெரியாது. காலேஜ் முடிச்ச பிறகு தான் எனக்கு entrepreneurங்கிற word தெரியும். ஆனா last 27 years being in the US, என்னோட பசங்கள்லாம் வந்து ஸ்கூல்ல படிச்சதுனால elementary school அஞ்சாவது படிக்கிறதுக்கு முன்னாடியே வந்து they teach about entrepreneurship. They teach about how you can set up your own project and you can make your own money. 5th standard க்கு முன்னாடி. And you know who's a CEO, CXO, CFO. You know how to run a business before 5th standard. And that's the reason why there are so many people, அவ்வளவு மக்கள் வந்து in the US, it's called as a land of opportunity or land of entrepreneurship ன்னு சொல்லி. Where else in India, back in early 1900s, we were amazing entrepreneurs. The best cigars were made out of India in Tiruchi, Orayur, which is called as Suruttu. And it was very, very popular. Politicians like Winston Churchill used to smoke the Trishnapoli cigar. We were manufacturers. But what happened? Coimbatore is indeed a hub for manufacturing. But what happened was, நம்ம எல்லாம் வந்து services mindset. ஒரு job guarantee. Everybody is in the rat race for getting it into a job guarantee. So I was thinking, நான் வந்து திருச்சியில ஒவ்வொரு ஸ்கூல் ஒவ்வொரு காலேஜ்ல போய் பேசுறப்ப வந்து how can I infuse them? How can I teach about entrepreneurship? என்னோட own journeyல இருந்து what can I teach about entrepreneurship? You're studying diploma. You must be thinking, நீங்க எல்லாம் யோசிச்சுட்டு இருப்பீங்க, நான் காலேஜ் முடிச்ச உடனே என்ன பண்ண போறேன்? What am I going to do? A lot of you had said that I'm going to do higher education. I'm going to study. I'm going to do a bachelor's program. Okay, fundamentally the rules are changing. The rules are changing now. Yes, education is important. Subject matter expertise is important. Mastery is important. Going for a master's program is important. But I want you to first understand what is the ability, what is the skill, what you have, what is your sweet spot. Sweet spot na enna, what are you good at and what you love doing. What are you good at and what you love doing? That is what is your sweet spot. நீங்க எந்த career choose பண்ணனும் அப்படி நினைக்கிறீங்கன்னா, what I want you to think, for example, I will tell you what is my sweet spot. My sweet spot is, I love standing on stage and talking to people and talking to the students, connecting with the students. I love doing that. அது பேசுறப்ப எனக்கு ஒரு ஸ்கிரிப்ட் எதுமே தேவையில்லை. I can speak for hours together because that's what I love. What am I good at? I'm good at communicating. I can articulate, I can say ideas, I can tell stories, I can narrate powerful stories which can bring tears and joy and laughter. I can do that very well. So that is my sweet spot. Either now business பண்றதெல்லாம் ஒரு பக்கம், but this is actually my sweet spot. So I want you to find out. I gave you an example. இந்த எக்ஸாம்பிள் எதுக்கு கொடுத்தேன்னா, இந்த whole sessionல நீங்க இருந்தீங்கன்னா ரெண்டு விஷயம் சொல்லலாம். ஒன்னு, connect on LinkedIn. Any speaker who comes in, figure out who is that speaker and connect with them on LinkedIn. How many of you are on LinkedIn? Awesome job, guys. Any one of you who's on LinkedIn, make sure you connect. Whoever is the speaker who comes, connect with me on LinkedIn. Yena LinkedIn la neenga connect panningena, LinkedIn is a place which can create opportunities for you. It is a portal which can create opportunities for you to connect with people and network. That's what it does. The second important takeaway which I will tell you is, na kudutha example vache figure out what your sweet spot is. Alright, so that's all it is. I'm going to ask you to fire up questions. I came here only to answer Q&A. Okay, what's your question, my friend? Yes, my friend. What's your name?
Sir, I'm Stefan Harris.
Stefan?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Stefan?
Yes, sir.
What's your last name?
Harris.
Harris is it? Awesome. You're from Trichy?
I'm from Virudhunagar, sir.
Virudhunagar. அது சும்மா வேணும்னு கேட்கறதுக்காக கேட்பேன். Okay, go on please.
Sir, I always wonder how do you manage your personal life and your professional life, sir. I always think about how this man handles both of the things. And I want some tips regarding that, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Stefan. So, how do you manage personal life and family life? Personal life and business, okay, business and personal. The way to handle this is being in the moment. Being in the moment, right now I'm here, my phone is still buzzing, but I'm not picking it up because I'm focused in this conversation with you. Similarly, when I'm at work, I'm just focused at work. When people are calling me, when it is something which is not related at all, I'm just totally focused on that particular work, all right? When it is something about family, I'm just focused only on family and nothing about work. So it is very hard to say that 9 to 5 I'm going to do this, 5 to 9 I'm going to take care of my personal life. That's not the way it can be. You just got to create chunks of windows, and whatever needs attention, address that without fail. All right? Good. Thank you. Next question. Please go ahead. What's your name?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
I'm SiddAhmed and I'm doing my MS integrated.
Sajjan?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I'm doing my MS integrated in software systems.
Okay.
So my question to you is, there will be a phase of life, right, to you, like, you would have a job, safe job, and you would shift to a business or an entrepreneur mindset.
Yeah.
What was going on in your mind, and why did you take that risk, sir?
Okay. So சஜ்ஜனோட கேட்ட கேள்வி வந்து I hope you all got it. ஜென்ரலாக ஒரு ஜாப்ல இருக்கீங்கன்னா நீங்கள் ஜாபை ஷிஃப்ட் பண்ணுறப்ப வந்து you have kind of a fear. That's right?
Exactly.
And so why did I do it? That's what you're saying. You're not asking about did you have fear?
That is also my question, sir.
That is also. Did I have fear and how did I go about doing that? Okay. So fear, of course I did. What is it that I had was, and this is something important. இது கேளுங்க. This will help you. 10 years working in the US. I'd work for all small businesses. அவங்க கிட்ட எல்லாத்துக்கிட்டயுமே வந்து நான் சொல்லிட்டு இருந்தேன் திருச்சியில் ஆரம்பிங்க. Nobody was interested. The second thing was when I was exiting. That time I was making $250,000 in terms of salary. $250,000 na evlo? $250,000 na evlo roughly?
2.5 crores.
Roughly about 2.5 crores. That's what I was making. And when I quit, and this was at the peak of recession. So quitting at the peak of recession, and my employer is saying, I'll give you a guaranteed bonus for the next 3 years. So அடுத்த 3 வருஷம் வந்து நான் வேலை செய்கிறேன், I will get that guaranteed bonus. Yet I decided to quit. The fear, I was like so worried at that time. One, because of the recession, what is going to happen? A lot of people were saying, hey, don't do it, and things like that. But I decided the purpose of doing it in Trichy was something which was very, very close to me. I decided, you know what? 2 things which were in my mind. One, இன்னைக்கு நான் வந்து if I quit my job and I try this for the next 1 year, and then after a year if I come into the job market, can I get a job back again at 250K or whatever is the salary? I was very confident. The belief in yourself that no matter what, I will be able to get a job. That is the key. And fail, you should be okay that you tried and you failed. That was what is running in my mind. And that's how I overcame. Okay? It's the belief.
One more question, sir.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think about influencers and entrepreneurs commenting about the work ethic, sir? Nowadays, most of the people are telling like, just work for 8 hours, 18 hours, 20 hours straight, sleepless, and don't focus on other physical stuff. So what do you think about this, sir?
So here's how my take is, all right? Influencers, entrepreneurs saying working for 18 hours, 20 hours. நீங்க யோசிச்சு பாருங்க 18 hours ஜெனரலா வேலை செய்ய முடியுமா?
That is what, sir.
No, in 24 hours, 18 hours, is it possible to really work? That is an exaggeration, okay? You are not productive. Generally, my take is 12 hours is just fine. You can still be productive. Take it to, it is personal accountability. Can you get a job done at a shorter period of time? Do you have the capability and the skill to do it? 18 மணி நேரம் வேலை செய்யறதுனால, first of all, your cognitive engines, right? Your cognitive mind is not fired up. The human body is not fired up to operate at 100% peak capacity for 18 hours. No way. All right? It has certain limitations and it can operate well only if you have enough rest, right? 12 hours is something decent. You should be able to do it. Anybody can do it. All right? Again, 12 hours not at a stretch. So that's what my take is. Next question. Yes, please, my friend.
Hi, sir. I'm Rajiv. I am also from MSc course.
Rajiv.
Yes,
okay.
So, என் டவுட் வந்து ரொம்ப சிம்பிள் தான் சார். நான் வந்து ரொம்ப நாளாக லைக் உங்கள் ரெஸ்யூமே ரிவ்யூ பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கேன்.
சூப்பர்.
எனக்கு வந்து அதில் ஒரு டவுட் இருந்துச்சு. எல்லா ரெஸ்யூமே ரிவ்யூலையும் அந்த டவுட் இருந்துச்சு. சரி, இன்னைக்காவது இந்த மனுஷன் நேரில் பார்க்கும்போது கேட்போம் அப்படிங்கிறது அந்த டவுட்டு. நான் லைக் ரெஸ்யூமே வந்து லைக் நாங்கள் 12th ஸ்டாண்டர்டில் லெட்டர் ரைட்டிங் இருக்கும்போது படிச்சுட்டு இருக்கோம் ஃபார்மேட். லைக் அது டீச்சர் வந்து லைக் அந்த ஃபார்மேட் சொல்லுவாங்க. இந்த ஃபார்மேட் தான் நேம் போடுங்க, கிளாஸ் போடுங்க, என்னென்ன படிச்சிருக்கீங்கன்னு போடுங்க, எல்லாம் சொல்கிறாங்க. ஸோ அதுலேருந்து லைக் எங்களுக்கு கண்டினியூ ஆகிட்டே தான் வருது. ரெஸ்யூமே இப்படி தான் இருக்கும் அப்படின்னு வருது. ஆனால் நீங்கள் ஒரு மனுஷன் தான் வந்து லைக் எனக்கு இந்த தேவையில்லா டீடைல்ஸ் லைக் அகாடமிக் குவாலிஃபிகேஷனே போடாதன்னு சொன்னால் ஒரே ஆள் நீங்கள் மட்டும். நான் இன்னுமே வேற யாரும் அப்படி பார்க்கவே இல்லை. லைக் அதை ஏன் சார் சொல்றீங்க? நான் உங்கள்கிட்ட நேரில் பார்த்து அதை கேட்கணும்.
ஸோ எதுக்காகன்னு சொல்கிறேன். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் வந்து ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் வந்து என்ன போடுறாங்கன்னா அகாடமிக் குவாலிஃபிகேஷன்ஸில் உட்காருங்க ப்ளீஸ். ஸோ அகாடமிக் குவாலிஃபிகேஷன்ஸில் வந்து இருக்குல்ல, நீங்கள் ரெஸ்யூமே அப்ளை பண்ணோன்னா யூ புட் 10th standard, 12th standard, like diploma, bachelor's degree. இது என்னன்னா using to fill the resume. நம்ம வந்து ஒரு எக்ஸாம் பேப்பர் எழுதுறப்ப we are just trying to fill the sheet, right? That is what we try to do. ஏன்னா ஒரு ரெக்ரூட்டரா ஒரு கம்பெனியில் ஹையர் பண்றப்ப வந்து என்ன பார்ப்பாங்கன்னா what is your highest qualification? they don't want to know all your lowest qualification. அப்படி இருந்ததுன்னா 10வது ஆட் பண்ணிக்கோங்க, 5வது ஆட் பண்ணிக்கோங்க, 3வதுல ஒரு ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ரேங்க் வாங்கினா அதையும் ஆட் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. Does that matter? No, it does not matter. For a person who is hiring, it really does not matter at all. So that's the reason why I say you don't need to put anything. You don't உங்களோட கிரேட் கூட போட தேவையில்லை. நீங்க 80%, 90% gold medalist, none of that really matters. When it comes to the interview, what I look at is, do you have the skill? நீ வந்து எத்தனை அரியர் வேணாலும் வச்சுக்கோ. I don't have a problem at all. When I talk to you, are you able to articulate well? Do you have the hunger? Do you have the skill? Do you have communication skills? That's it. It is getting to a stage where employers don't even need degrees. Amazon does not require, I don't know whether Amazon or Google or who it is, but there are some large corporations. Delta Airlines does not even require a degree. Pilots don't require a degree. A mechanic becomes a pilot. So anybody can do anything, all right? But that does not mean I'm undermining education. I'm saying, yes, you should do education and all of that, but it is not the most important thing. But great question. Thank you so much. Next question. Yes, what's your question?
So my name is Indrajit.
Indrajit. Sharon. Okay, you both have a question.
No, sir. We have to do same paper, sir. So.
Oh, okay.
So we have started 3 startups, sir. Overall. So first is Carnival Holidays, which is like we take tours and all, sir. And then Code Meshko, we design posters. Even this poster is designed by me, sir.
Nice.
From Code Meshko. So we design websites and everything, sir. So overall for website we have designed like 11 websites and we have established that. And for travels, we have established like 3 to 4 travels we have completed, sir. And so we need some guidance from you, sir. Like
okay.
We are in IT based, sir. So Code Meshko is fully IT based, and you are fully digital side. So we need to know like how the company runs and how it is going. So.
எப்போ ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணீங்க?
Sir, it's கடமையில் ஆரம்பிச்சு 1 month ஆச்சு, sir. 4 ஆர்டர் பிடிச்சிருக்கோம். Code Meshko கரெக்டாக 8 months ஆகுது, sir. We have completed 11 projects. And third, நாங்கள் இப்போ ஃபுட் சேஃப்டி கேட்டிருக்கோம், சார். இந்த கப் கேக்ஸ் இதெல்லாம் பண்ணுறோம், சார். ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணுறோம். ஸோ அதுக்கும்
நீங்கள் 2 பேரும் பார்ட்னர்
சார். பார்ட்னர் சார்.
கம்பெனி இன்கார்பரேட் பண்ணீங்களா?
இல்லைங்க சார்.
Okay, no problem. So, have you earned your first rupee?
Yeah, sir.
So, you are making revenue?
Yeah.
Okay, I'd like to talk to you. I will absolutely help.
Sure.
Okay, so இதெல்லாம் வந்து fundamentals. Company incorporate பண்ணணும், partnership documents இருக்கணும். What is revenue? How do you invoice? Correct GST, taxes, all of that you pay. How do you do receivables, payables? How do you grow your business? How do you do digital marketing? All of that, I can give you an overview and I can mentor you and coach you as well. But congratulations, guys. I'm so proud of you.
I was waiting for the moment, sir.
கலக்குறீங்க இந்த வயசுல. I wish I was like this. You guys are serious.
I was the one who contacted you, sir. I mailed you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
நான் உங்களுக்கு ரெஸ்பாண்ட் பண்ணனா இல்லையா?
சார் நாளைக்கு நைட்டே பண்ணிக்கிறேன்.
பண்ணனா? ஓகே.
வரும்போது கண்டிப்பா நான் வந்து பார்க்கறேன்.
PSG ல வந்து பார்க்கறேன்னு சொன்னா.
Yes, sir.
Oh my god. Okay. Respond to that mail.
Yes, sir.
Give me your camera 1 second quickly. Just so that I don't forget your faces and I'm able to connect, okay?
Yeah, sir.
Attach this picture.
Yes, sir.
Send it over. உங்களோட company பேரு,
Yes, sir.
names, okay, and the 3 businesses what you all do. Let me know. We'll set up some time. We'll try to set up like 30 minutes a month and we'll have a conversation so I can give you an overview. என்னென்ன பண்ணணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி. Okay?
Intention மாதிரி தான் பிரச்சனை இல்லை.
Absolutely. I will certainly. This is exciting. What you guys.
You said like use ChatGPT for developing a
Yep.
So in that case, tutor might get the job vanished, right? So in that case and all, how can we alternate our jobs, sir?
Okay, so நீங்க வந்து என்ன கேக்குறீங்கன்னா டியூட்டரோட ஜாப் காண
there are set of jobs that are getting vanished because
Correct.
of AI.
Yep.
So how can we get out of that job?
How can you get out of the job?
Yeah.
So நீங்க என்ன கேக்குறீங்கன்னா நான் டியூட்டரா இருக்கேன், AI வரதுனால என்னோட வேலை போகுது, நான் என்ன பண்றது அடுத்தது?
Just an example, sir. அது மாதிரி இன்னும் நிறைய இன்டர்வியூல இருக்கு.
Yeah, அது மாதிரி நிறைய இருக்கும். So what you need to figure out is how can you use AI to still be in that business? How can you use AI to still be in that business is what you got to think. Let me give you an example. Tutoring la vandu there will be at some point some place where the human interaction will still be needed. All right. So similarly in recruiting, you will use AI tools to source and this and that and all of that. But finally, there has to be a human connection. So what you need to think about is, how can I think about using AI in my business, in whatever business, tutoring business, in the business, think about this. Today, if you just upload your X-ray reports, your health reports on ChatGPT and say, hey, this is what I'm having a headache, what is this? It is going to give you the answer. Is it going to replace the doctor? No, it is not. What should a doctor do? Doctor doesn't need to be worried. Doctor needs to be using ChatGPT also and saying, hey, you know what? You got in this, you checked out, but this is what I see and this is what I recommend. All right. So start utilizing it. Next question. Yeah.
Hi sir, I'm Raina.
Raina?
So I just want to ask you the question so how do you predict your market after 5 years? How do you predict your market? Because there's a huge development in AIs and stuff. And when you're doing a startup, a job that can AI do, and after 5 years there will be a sure development in AI.
Yep.
So what if that thing that I'm going to do as a startup that AI can also do, if people started using AI, then there's a definite, I have to shut up my company.
Yeah.
So how do you predict your market skills after few years?
Yeah. Your name is Raina?
Yes.
Okay. Raina, great question. Incredible thought, okay? It is very, very, very hard in today's day and age to predict markets. In one day, billions of dollars get wiped away from the stock market because of one news. Many companies go out of business with just one law. It is extremely difficult to predict. One area which is very hard to wipe away is healthcare. Again, it's an industry, but on the industry la kuda, it can create disruptions. Most important thing as an entrepreneur, you should be thinking about is, how can I pivot? In the pivoting word, when the pandemic time la nariya use pannanga, right? How can I be so agile? Neenga vandu eppadi irukanumna, இன்னைக்கு வந்து இந்த business பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம்னா, you should continuously think about alternate models in the business. Not do the same thing repeatable again and again and again and again and again. After some time, what is going to happen is, with one law, some disruption, your business is going to change. Before COVID, it was very, very steady. Before AI, it was very, very steady. All right, there was nothing happening. Everybody was just happy. Now, every day there is disruption which is happening. Every day companies are going out of business because there's somebody else who is creating a new product with AI, as a result of which that industry gets wiped away. So what you need to think about is, as a business owner, what are the other things what I can do? Continuous thought process, ideation. How can I pivot? How can I start something else? That's what you've got to be thinking. Okay? All right. Yes, Kaushika. Yeah. Yeah, so what's your name? Kaushika. So when you run a business there is always going to be struggles. Okay, how you are going to overcome is with your mindset. So as an individual, you got to be so strong that come what may, ups and downs, entrepreneurship is all about having a brave heart. You should understand the business so very well. A lot of times, Raina Sanamari, you won't be able to predict it all. You got to make some bold bets. So you got to have the courage, conviction, and at the same time a strong mindset, and at the same time you got to take care of yourself from your health standpoint as well. That is something very important. If you do all of those things, you will be able to overcome any of those challenges. Okay? Thank you.